Cześć, witam was serdecznie. Wczoraj już na pozycyjnej grałem, ale udało się ogarnąć wszystkie poboczne zadania. Od razu mówię wszystkie, czyli te, które jestem w stanie wykonać, bo tych gdzieś należy zbierać. No nie robię. Nie należę do osób, które zbierają gadżety w grach. Wątek główny. W końcu. Mam pieczęć. Mogę iść się spotkać z jakimś, kurde, ninją szamanów. Czy przywódców? Cholera wie. Nie pamiętam. Tylko najważniejsza rzecz jest taka, moi drodzy, żeby sobie podmienić klechę na normalną postać. I tak też zrobię. Żeby o tym nie zapomnieć, bo on jest słaby leszczu. Dobra, ty zostajesz, ty wypad. Nie wiem, kim jesteś. Dodaj. I potwierdzamy. Idzie super. Mamy to. Ale jestem zadowolony z tego, że jak zostałem mistrzem areny, to słuchajcie, wyprzedałem się od razu. Byłem w mieście, była okazja.
The rule is still the same, you know.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach, of the village of Wenshavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
O, proszę. Siemano.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Sardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frictamen can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do.
Jak on się
But
cieszy?
even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
What can you tell me about the sanctuary?
It is the most sacred place of the island. The hidden face, and still seen by all of you. Enol Mil Frictimen. I protected these doors like my father before me and his father before him. And still none of us have ever entered.
Am I to gather that there has never been a High King in your family?
We are heads of the Council of Kings. And so it is prohibited for us to present ourselves. We must remain impartial.
I see. And so you cannot speak to me about what you find inside?
The heart of the island beats near here, the volcano. And I know that it is a place full of life.
What can you tell me about God?
That the word
Wybaczcie.
God is too small to hold him. He is Tia Fradi in all and everything. The wisdom of his people, the gentleness of his rivers, the strength of his volcano. You are
Wybaczcie po raz
looking for
drugi.
wisdom to heal the Renaigse.
Weekend
But you
idzie.
still see it with the eyes of a sort of Donegat. He is much more than that. He is the essence of all life, of all magic, the spring.
Wybaczcie po raz trzeci.
Can you tell me anything more about the role of the council?
We gather here at every long night and every short night. During these nights, the clans are in disagreement and come here looking for wisdom of the council and of course
Wybaczcie po raz
also
czwarty.
the High King. Those who have complaints against their mal may also be heard here and find justice. And when important events take place, if the balance is threatened, then we also meet here, so that the
Wybaczcie po raz
wisdom
piąty.
of all might be shared, and that we might act as a same people.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
Nie bardzo wiem, o czym mówił, wiecie?
You have spoken to Glendon as you wanted.
Wybaczcie.
What more can I do for you?
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. Those kings and queens.
Przepraszam.
Is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul.
Będę zabijał, więc...
One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck. Do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
To jest ta jaskinia u góry, która była zamknięta, jak tutaj sobie dropiłem, nie? O kurde. Wybieram drogę sprytu i serca, pozabijam wszystkich.
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
No ty pierdoczysz, że to jest sprytne. To trzeba ich pokilować.
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you
To jest droga sprytu. Pierdzielenie takie, nie? A co my obeszliśmy? A tu był ktoś? Był! O, ogłuszono mnie. O kurwa, jedną mnie. Będę umierał. Ale mi piznął. On moje kół nie działa, bo ja napierdaczam kół. Ała, ała, zaraz ginę, zaraz ginę, zaraz ginę. O! Druga sprytu się skończyła, słuchajcie. Skupiłem się na kus zamiast kurde strzelać. Gdzie ja jestem? Niefortunne miejsce na restart. No to świetnie. Nie, w ogóle bomba. Co za głupio. Czytaj. Tak. Dobra. Już wiemy, wczytaj. Tak. Nieźle mnie tutaj usadowiło, nie? Co ja zrobiłem? Gdzie jestem? Aha, tu ich pozabijałem. Dobra, nie idźcie tutaj. Szukam jakichś tajnych skrzynek. Lepszy pierścionek mi się marzy. O kurwa. Ale wybrałem drogę, ja pierdzielę. Też mi tak podpadało coś, ale nie zatrybiłem. Dobra. A, to już nie żyje, dobra. Tu by trzeba było się save'nąć, jak chcę z nimi powalczyć, a chcę z nimi powalczyć. Fakt, mogę to ominąć, ale to bez sensu. Dobra, walimy wszystkim, co mam. To nie to! Dobra, uleczyła mnie. Dobra, gdzieś machnąłem. I świetnie. Wszystkich zabijemy. Save'nęło? Na co mam uważać?
You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you, no?
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree. I was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions
Ja pierdoczę,
like
znowu
this
zagadka.
are keys for the sacred rituals.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated. And I was suddenly with you again.
Zapomniałem początku, kurde. A tak się skupiłem na tym.
This stone is blackened, eaten away. This stone bears the image of a storm, or perhaps the wind.
Wiatr, potem zimno.
The sun is visible. The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. This drawing looks like an infant. Could it? Here, this looks like a snowflake. This
Zimno.
stone is adorned with the etching
Woda
of a
na
drop of
końcu.
water. This stone is blackened, eaten away. I think it's supposed to evoke death.
O, tam koleś jaki fajny. Słońce.
The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire.
Dobra,
Evidently,
nie.
I shouldn't have lit this candle. On this stone, the sun is visible. This stone bears the image of...
Wiatr. Zimno. Słońce.
The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire.
Ogień. Nie,
Evidently,
kurde.
I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Pomyliłem się, poczekajcie.
On this stone,
O
the
nie.
sun is visible.
To. To. Co było dalej, kurde? Słońce, tu jest. To.
This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. Evidently I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Nie wiem, czemu narodzenie wcisnąłem.
On this stone the sun is visible.
O. 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 Ale to śmieć? Śmieć chyba tam nic nie symbolizowało.
This stone is adorned with the etching
Kropla
of a
wody, to
drop
na
of
końcu
water.
było, nie? O. A tylko 4 musiałem, a ja na 6 się skupiłem. Dobra, rozwiązana zagadka źródła. Tam na dole jest taki wielki dzikus, więc sobie sejwniemy. Siema ziom. Chodźcie, bo ja sam nie wiem, co mam z nim zrobić. Co teraz? Mam z nim walczyć? Chyba tak. O tak, na pewno. Dupa tam, nie mam z nim walczyć. Możesz mi przepuścić? Czekajcie, bo ja chyba muszę jeszcze tam zajrzeć do środka. Chyba nie. I co teraz? A tu? Nie, tu zejdę. O kurde, ja tu wejdę. O, tego się nie spodziewałem. To była droga sprytu.
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tearfredi, and a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of mojej Frichteman.
A czemu nie mogłem z tym dużym zawalczyć? To jest jakieś takie cheaterowskie oszukaństwo, nie? Oż mnie cała twarz po tym kichaniu swędzi teraz. Ziom, nie mogłem dużego zabić, bo on w ogóle nie ruszał tyłka. Amator.
Bear tear to mud on Olmanawi. I congratulate you for passing the trial. Enter.
Enter. Yo, yo.
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Tearfredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You have given the blood of the animals that protected the entrance to the passage. You have chosen strength a first time. In the second room, you have awoken the Dosentats to better best them. Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you.
A, to
as a
dlatego,
wise
bo
man.
to źródełko
You
chyba
choose to
cyknąłem.
trust the way of rose and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion. The friendship of Katasach towards you no
Nie tak
longer
mi miała
surprises
wyspa zobaczyć. Mogłem
Am I
tego źródełka
authorized
nie
to encounter
ruszać.
Mojej Frichteman to present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not oppose that decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you. Your voyage is far from over.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I find them?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your path to find the one you seek.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then, we have not heard from him. He was worried about the Renaigse. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans here at the council. There was Dedra, Blatnid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
My mother, alas, can tell us nothing more.
Yes, I heard about your loss, Siora. And divorced Tirse. Mourning is a difficult time to pass.
And divorced Tirse. Thank you, Glendan.
Dedra is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors. You will find her in the village of Vedlug.
I've already met her. She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village of Vignamri, near the coast. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. As for Dunkas, he leads the Vigigidor. He is the chief of the Earth Healers. His village is not very far from the Didekidan Nadages.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to find this High King. Thank you, Glendan.
Kwa'awalamsek. I hope that you will find him.
O matko. Próba wody. Przeszedłem ją. Gdzie teraz mam dzidę robić? No i jest problem i... O, herę. Sanktuarium, dobra. Czyli no, wracamy, no co mam zrobić? Pogadamy z Konstantinem i pewnie dojdziemy do jakiegoś wniosku, że muszę gdzieś drałować. Jak zawsze. Koń by się przydał. Chociaż mapy są na tyle małe, że pewnie bym za szybko dojechał, nie? Tego z buta lepiej. O, co tu się
Lieutenant,
dzieje?
I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord Dorsey's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord Dorsey has been attacked.
He believes. He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events, but know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By islander, do you mean the Denegad that came to treat his affliction?
Yes, a strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, sir. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here?
O ty gnoju.
Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The islander said they were following the path, but he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been buried by a rock slide?
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors. My cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Denegad?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that islander had the high ground in the War of Wits. I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, that your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as we could make ready.
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself into? Again?
I am sorry, sir, but I don't know anything else I could tell you.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on an expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Nie zabierzemy go ze sobą? No proszę, się narobiło. Dobrze, takie zwroty akcji są fajne. Szukamy Konstantina. Śladem Wielkiego Króla sobie darujemy. Dlatego, że to jest taka naprawdę główna misja, która sprawi, że znajdę lek. A mi się nie śpieszy, żeby znaleźć ten lek, bo chcę pograć. Coś zrypałem, słuchajcie. Nie wiem, gdzie jest moja chata. No to kurde, ładnie, że zrypałem. Za dużo biegałem po tamtym mieście tych klechów, inkwizytorów. I się gubię teraz. Dobra, gdzie jest typek? Tak. Szybka akcja. Dobra. Daleko mam iść? Nie. Sio. Ale ją puknąłem! Puknąłem laskę z grzywą drewnianą. Fuck. Dostał w ryj, bydle. No dobrze, idę. W końcu.
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
It looks more like a battlefield. I hope that Onegad and your cousin survived the
A
fight.
tu jest
Search
trupek.
the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what's happened here.
Jakieś skrzynki czy coś? O tak! No w takich skrzynkach... Co jest grane? A, w takich skrzynkach powinno być coś fajnego w zasadzie, nie? A tu, bo tu zonę muszę przeszukać.
The tents were lacerated by what looks like claws. And there are traces of blood everywhere.
Ja nie
Some of
widzę.
these men must
A,
have been
tam.
attacked in their sleep. By beasts? Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest
Tam będę
without
szedł.
defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and there were animals among the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of Constantine or Katasak's presence here. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks.
Dobra.
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here.
O, tam widzę znaczek. W jakiejś świątyni. No, jaskini, przepraszam.
Followed by their assailants. This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring. A place where
Przestańcie gadać, bo muszę obszar przeszukać. Kurde.
These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasak wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. There are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find. The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly until the end. Neither Constantine nor Catisac are among them.
To już wiem, mój drogi.
Crater, without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures. This blade is a native ritual knife, and this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Catisac have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms? Constantine and Catisac must have been visiting this place, perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened, and many fell during the fight, but a group was able to escape down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
Dobra, czyli ściechą idziemy dalej. Sądziłem, że do jaskini będę wchodził. Może kiedyś. I most naturalny, nie?
More tracks. Footprints. They must have fled this way.
O!
Strange. These
O,
tools
panie.
look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat. These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against? Another
Siema, ziomy.
tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Easy!
More signs of an explosion. I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions.
No co ty mówisz? Granaty mieli, no. On poszedł, cholera jasna. O, panie, tu jeszcze więcej sypu.
It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only the corpses of our own men, but where could these other soldiers have come from?
Dobra, szukamy.
More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
Idź po śladach walki. Kurwa, nie wiem gdzie walczyli. Może tu poszli. Idealne miejsce na ukrycie skrzynki, nie? Oha! Kto miał rację? Dobra, musimy wrócić. Tam muszę coś szpuncić. Kurde, nie zarejestrowałem, czy tam był jakiś pierścień, ale chyba nie. Searchujemy obszar. Ale nic mi się nie podświetla do jasnej kutwy. Może tu pójdę.
Only a handful made it up to here. The path stops.
A, czyli
at
po
this
prostu idę.
and despite signs of escape,
Siema, ziom.
I can't see any sign of Constantine
Kurwa.
or Catisac.
A czemu ta krowa... Tam dzik, czy co to tam jest? Ale rozpierdziela naszych... O kurwa!
These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. What could have happened here? I don't
Luzuj.
recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see.
Który ma list?
According to this note, these men came from a nearby camp, an old outpost of the Alliance taken over by the Coin Guard. They could well have decided to finish what they'd planned in New Serene. These vials look familiar. Catisac used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up. I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine, what have you gotten yourself into again? Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantine and Katasach definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual, but they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasach.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantine captive, he now has leverage to apply to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. But regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. We could return to Wen Xavier to learn more. Perhaps Katasach returned there. Or maybe his Voglendai could tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it. They must have some stories for us.
That trail seems a better one to follow. Katasach is a good man, but the soldiers and the lions have already betrayed you.
That's true. But I do not see how they could have made these animals obey them. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
No, moi drodzy, zagęściło się. Zapraszam na kolejny odcinek. Nie będziemy teraz tego kontynuować. Do zobaczenia. Pozdrawiam, cześć.